we were having so much fun that we forgot. Well, we didn't forget. I forgot to start streaming. Sorry. Hope you all are doing good tonight. And thank you for coming. I know I'm a little bit out of screen, aren't I? A little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna
get that.
I'm gonna turn
You gotta
the
see
camera.
that right hand so they can't steal all your technique.
Oh yeah.
They can't see it.
There's so much to steal.
Listen.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
Hey, Anthony. Good evening, gentlemen. Yes, that's the Count Dracula, the official. Intro, good evening.
Which reminds me of another absolutely amazing weird jazz tune with some vocal thing in it. Did you ever hear that thing, Blues for Dracula?
Blues for Dracula.
And it's,
no.
Oh yeah, that's worth looking up. And it's great. It's a great song. You should all go listen to it.
Oh man,
And
Blues
it
for
has
Dracula.
This very well-known comedian imitating Bela Lugosi.
And who's the comedian?
What's the New York upstart who was like really angry at the world famously?
Oh,
Who's on Miss Maisel?
yes, Lenny Bruce.
Yes.
There you go. Yeah, Lenny Bruce.
Yeah, so he does this whole routine imitating Lugosi.
Yeah.
Hi guys.
Yeah, let's see.
All these people.
Yeah, so George Porto's here, Anthony is here, my mom is here.
Hi Mom.
Hey, Lydia. My sister Linda is here. Good.
All right. Very cool.
All right, so I'm dying to play.
Yeah, let's play.
So we're going to do a little Honeysuckle Rose for you. Hope you enjoy it. Okay. 1, 2, 1. Honeysuckle Rose, a little backyard archery. And we know that that's Greg Flower, Mr. Backyard Archery. Hey, Greg, great to have you back in the fold. Always nice to see you here on the old chat bar arena. So, please welcome my friend Ben Wood is here tonight. Mr. Ben Wood. Yes, my sister Linda is woo-hooing you, Ben.
Oh, thank you.
Right,
you know,
man.
I just did something very strange that we're so used to like this. We
Oh, yeah.
don't want to do that in the pandemic.
Yeah, it's a shame. I do that all the time. I'm like,
I do it all the time at home.
yeah, it's bad.
But you can't do it with one of these on.
Oh, look, Lisa's here.
Hey, Lisa. What's
So
up?
we gotta give a big shout out to Lisa. Everybody out there, Lisa Lou. Yeah, Bill Morton from WZRD in Chicago's here. Yeah, Bill, welcome. So Lisa is going to be here. She's going to be sitting right in that seat next week, showing you. She's going to be schooling me. So I gotta practice. Ben's going to help me tonight get warmed up.
Warm up for Lisa. Lisa is one of my favorite people and musicians. She's just
just
so
amazing,
good.
amazing. And Lisa and I've never played together, and so it's going to be really interesting. You're going to see firsthand our first escapade together. So I'm super looking forward to it, and hope you all will join us. Okay, so let's try another tune.
Mm-hmm.
A little Belleville.
Sure.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. right, Trudy Leong. Great swing. A little sing too? Sure. You ain't heard nothing till you've heard me sing. And the sparrow would take wing. If I... All right, so we're going to do a little Harry Warren song for you here. And my sister Linda said the last song was snappy. Thank you. Lisa Cruz is here. Super duper. Thank you, Lisa. And Greg says, so great.
Thank you.
Yeah, Ben is laying it down, taking no prisoners. All right, so here's a Harry Warren song, and this song is called September in the Rain.
The leaves of brown came tumbling down. Remember that September in the rain. The stars went out just like a burning ember. That September in the rain. To every word of love I heard you whisper. The raindrops seemed to play a sweet refrain. Though spring is here, to me it's still September. That September in the rain. Well, the leaves are brown, came tumbling down. Remember that September in the rain. The sun went out just like a burning ember. That September in the rain. With every word of love I heard you whisper. The raindrops seemed to play a sweet refrain. Though spring is here, to me it's still September. That September in the rain.
September in the rain, ladies and gentlemen. September in the rain. All right, good. All right. So far, so good. All right. So we're having fun. Hope you all are. And why don't I stop just for a second, just to point out little things around the window here. If you look around, right above my head is the subscribe symbol. So if you are watching on YouTube, please be sure and subscribe to my channel. And then you'll see over by Ben is the ring the bell symbol. So please be sure to ring the bell so that you get notifications. I'm trying to get to 2,000 subscribers, and I've kind of hit like this roadblock. So if you haven't subscribed, please help a fella and subscribe. It would be great. Thank you. And then if you look down below, speaking of helping fellas, is our tip venues. We have Venmo and we have PayPal. PayPal is below Ben and Venmo is below me. My Venmo sort of ID is Doug-Munro, and my PayPal one is dmunro954. You could see them down there. And your generous contributions allow me to keep doing this every week. I've been doing this for over a year now, and that's thanks to you, because I'm able to bring people up like Ben next week, having Lisa come up, and so we're able to, I'm able to pay them like a gig, and it's through your generosity. So, we really appreciate that, and help me to keep this thing going. And the great thing about this, doing this as opposed to, doing live, which of course is totally cool, that, I'm able to reach out to people all over the country and world,
Yeah.
and so you kind of get to reach a bigger audience, so it's good, even when everything comes back on and we're all busy working all the time. I think I'm going to still do this because we've sort of built up a little community of people, and we got a nice little thing happening. So I don't think I'm ever going to stop this until, like I said, until you guys get tired of it. But as long as you're into it, I'm definitely, I'm way into it. And I really appreciate your generosity. And on the other hand, if you're broke, don't feel like guilty and feel you got to throw something in the pot, So, if you got a couple of extra bucks, much appreciated. If you're like totally strapped, I understand, so, just do whatever you feel is right. Like if you could only drop 100, just drop 100,
Right.
But, if you could drop more, go ahead. I dare you.
The way.
Yeah. Okay, good. All right. So we're going to do, this is a song that I don't think in a year, maybe I have in a year, but it's been forever since I've tried to play Limehouse Blues.
Right, and interestingly enough, although it's a huge Django classic that everyone plays, I don't play it much. So
Yeah.
it's good. It's the workout to,
That's it. Yeah.
to look at some stuff you don't always do.
Yeah, it's kind of funny that sometimes you play a song to death and then you just never ever play it, and I think this is sort of, for me, it's one of those songs.
Sure.
Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Oh, Greg said it's been a long, crazy week. So great. I get to hang out here. Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Greg. We appreciate that. And the feeling is definitely mutual.
And yes, it has.
Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yes. Yeah. Safe at home.
Safe at home.
Yow.
Yeah,
Good.
that'll wake you up.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Woohoo!
Yeah. All right. Goodly. Limehouse Blues. Do you know what that title? I mean, I don't get what's a Limehouse. Is that a place? A thing?
Yeah, I'm not really sure about this one. Sorry. I was going to tell the story for this this other piece that has nothing to do with it.
Okay.
Do you ever? There's a great classical piece called "Farewell to Stromness" that the LA Guitar Quartet has recorded,
Okay.
and it's like an old Steel Town kind of story in the UK.
All right.
But I don't know if that has anything to do with this, so
Oh. All right.
it's completely ridiculous. Sometimes your brain is funny.
That's it, man. So so we're gonna do another vocal tune in spite of everything.
Hey, Caravan.
Who's that?
Yes, boss.
Oh, that was.
Yes, boss.
I was like, am I hearing voices?
It's too late to applaud.
All right, Linda, come in here. So my upstate sister, Linda, is here. Come on in and say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
There you go, my sister Linda,
I'm
ladies
from
and gentlemen.
I'm
The-
from Kingston.
Oh, right.
This
so
is very cool.
yeah, she's down here visiting, and so here you are.
All right, well.
So you want to hear Caravan, huh?
Always.
Okay, we got
Yeah,
you.
I'm a super fan, you know. What
That's
can I
it,
say?
man.
All
All
right,
right.
guys. Peace.
Bye. Thanks, Lynn.
You're welcome.
There she goes. All right, cool. Ricardo Gautreau is here. Sounding good, guys. Yeah, Ricardo, another great singer-songwriter. Yay. And Monday, I'm going down to Ricardo's house in White Plains, New York. And I am going to pick his brain for a video that I'm going to be shooting for True Fire. I'm going to be doing sort of like a survival course, like Latin survival guitar course. So like say you're just like a guy like I've played blues and rock my whole life. Now I'm like getting a little older and I want to try out some other stuff and and I want to get some bossa nova and I've heard of Afro-Cuban. What's that? So I'm going to kind of do just a very sort of kind of like rudimentary, like, learn these like 8 things and you could like go out and and jam and play. There
I
you
might
go.
need that. That's great.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Um,
And so I feel super comfortable with all the Brazilian stuff. I feel very good.
Great.
And with the Afro-Cuban, I've played a lot of it. I mean, I've played with Ricardo for maybe close to 20 years now, but I want to meet with him to make sure that what I feel are the essential sort of like the essential feels that they should try and get And, because a lot of the Afro-Cuban music is based on a 3-string, well, it's actually 6 strings, but it's 3 strings doubled an octave apart.
Yep.
And it's an instrument called the tres.
Yes.
Yeah, there you
Yes.
go. And so a lot of that sort of stuff is off of that. And so when I play with Ricardo, a lot of what I play is,
Oh, right. Sure.
and so I just want to make sure that that's all good, and and here's this and that, and I just want to get it all together. I'm trying to get it together.
We have a similar thing. Sometimes you hear gypsy jazz players will play like We Could Even Try It.
Right.
These,
Yeah. Sure.
which is all kind of like almost cymbal-y.
Exactly.
Like it's the low end cymbal, one hand will do that, and the other hand will do,
Yeah.
some other crazy thing.
Yeah, you're right. And so I just want to make sure that I'm giving out the right info. So here we go.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna do Don't Get Around Much Anymore. Here we go. I missed the Saturday dance. I heard they crowded the floor. It's awfully lonely without you. Don't get around much anymore. I thought I'd visit the club. I might have gone, but what for? They would have asked me about you. Don't get around much anymore. Darling, I guess my mind is more at ease. But nevertheless, why bring up memories? I've been invited on dates. I got as far as the door. It's awfully lonely without you. Don't get around much anymore. You want to blow one? Yeah.
Saturday dance. I heard they crowded the floor. It's awfully lonely without you, baby. Don't get around much anymore. I thought I'd visit the club. I might have gone, but what for? They would have asked me about you. Don't get around much anymore. Well, darling, I guess my life is at ease. Nevertheless, oh, why bring up memories? I've been invited on dates. I got as far as the door. It's awfully quiet without you. Don't get around much anymore. It's awfully quiet without you. Don't get around much anymore.
Yes, happy music, happy music. Is this the pandemic theme song? Yes, don't get around much anymore.
Oh, that's right.
Phil Likovsky is here. Hey, Phil. A lot of Cuban keyboard music comes from the Tress. Darn tootin'. And a lot of people think that all those Montunos, they all think, oh, that's the piano invented those. And it's like, no. The darn piano took over. The reduced orchestra took over. You know? But yeah, you're right. You are correct, Phil, that the Tress is the instrument that did all that. And it's a super cool instrument. I'm going to actually break down and get one sometime. Now, my mother has requested a song called Traffic Jam, which is just a G blues, which we'll do later. And it's good. It's a lyric by James Taylor that I took and put on a blues because James Taylor, when he does this song, it's mostly just a cappella with percussion. It's actually really cool, you know. And I just was messing around with a blues one day, and for some unknown reason, I just started singing that song over it, and I was like, "Urethra! I've discovered something."
Right.
Yeah.
That's exciting. Say, you mentioned that people should subscribe and get to your 2,000 number there.
Yeah.
So, this live stream, which you do every Saturday with different guests.
Yes.
And then there's some instructional stuff where Doug teaches you, as he teaches all of us on the bandstand, but actually teaches you in ways that you don't have to be paying,
Yeah.
exacting attention to grab every moment of what he's doing. So you could check that out. What else happens on the channel?
Well, on my channel, you can, if you go to my website, dougmunro.com, I actually have a subscription service now, and a lot of the cats that are on here are in the subscription service that I have, because the third level of the subscription service, which is actually the most expensive, is actually extremely cheap, because the most expensive tier is $35 a month, which seems like a lot. But for $35 a month, you actually get a private lesson with me, a Zoom lesson.
Nice.
And we do
Wow,
we do a
great.
Zoom hang with the whole crew,
Right.
and we do a Zoom jam session.
Great. Very cool.
Which reminds me, Ben every Wednesday does a really great Zoom jam session, and I don't Brandon
Robbie.
Yeah.
Hi, Brandon. Good to see you virtually. I hope things are good in Nebraska.
Oh wow.
I saw that really cool coffee roaster thing. Is that like a new thing at the spot? Because wow. Yeah, he first of all, great musician and incredible skateboarder as well. But he has a joint, or had a joint, or I hope it's still there and going well, in Nebraska, in North Platte. That we went out and played.
Awesome.
With Franglais one time, and just super cool.
Nice.
He's been at Django and June. He's been at Samoa. He's done some of that stuff.
So Brandon, a former or still skateboarder or former skateboarder?
I'm not clear on that. Skate shop owner for sure.
Okay.
Caravan skate shop.
So I would say, how are your ankles? Because both of my kids skateboarded, and I just, Yikes, you know? Like, when I was a kid, there was like skateboards, and they were literally with the steel roller skates in the beginning, you know, and then regular skateboards came out. But nobody was doing that kind of stuff. We were basically carving, I guess what they call carving we would do, you know? Yeah, I have the coffee shop thriving still. Good,
Awesome.
Brandon.
That's great. man.
Awesome. So anyway, so Ben does this thing every Wednesday night. It's a jam session, and he's got just a great crew. It's always a tremendous time. And so I know that sometimes I do my shop talk, you know, on Wednesdays, but I don't do it every week. So if I'm not doing it, 9 times out of 10, if I'm not doing it, I'm over on Ben's thing, checking it out, and it is just super. He has like a great guest. I've guested on there.
You've done it. Yeah, Lisa's done it.
Lisa's done it, and there's, you know, it's like every week. It's just like, it's awesome. It's super cool. So make sure that you check that out, and you can find that by going to Ben Wood on Facebook, right? Is that what they would go?
And there's a page for it called the Virtual Jazz Jam.
There you go.
And there's actually a Facebook group which you can ask me for an invite to. And then, just find me on Facebook, Ben Wood.
Yeah.
You'll see the dude with this cool little crazy guitar everywhere or whatever. Yeah. And this coming week, we have Steve Cardenas, who was the guitarist for the Paul Motion group for many, many years. Great guitarist, great guy, teaches at the New School. And the following week, we have the master of the 7-string from the DC area. His name is Steve Herberman. I think
great.
Probably kind of solo sets, although who knows what will happen. But yeah, those two guys are great. So next 2 Wednesdays, bound to be pretty fun.
Cool. All right. So my sister Linda came in and she said, play Caravan. So are you okay doing that in D minor?
Sure.
So the first chord would be A?
Yep. The first chord of the bridge is D7.
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Fine.
Yep. does the rest of your guitar stay in tune when you do that?
Usually,
Cool. Good.
not always.
Yeah. Because, everybody went through the Borelli-Legren phase of, like, detuning your guitar when you're playing a tune. And if your guitar, if you had a good neck on your guitar, you could detune that E string and the rest of the guitar would stay in tune. But if you had a weakish kind of neck, you would detune that and everything would go out the window. Let's see. Steve Vance is here. Hey, Steve. That's a childhood friend of mine from back in Yonkers from literally... should I say 50 years ago, Steve? Oh my gosh, can't believe it. But anyway, Steve, you missed it. My sister Linda was actually here in the room. So when we're done, this gets posted on YouTube when we're done. And so you can go back and see what Linda looks like. She's beautiful. Of the three of us, I think Linda, well, Carol will get mad at me if I say that Linda's the most pretty, but Linda is very pretty. So check her out. Let's see. Steve says, hey, Doug, my dad, Bill, is watching again. Great. Good. Thanks. Hey, Bill. Bill Vance, what's happening? And, always happy to have the cats with us, all the cats. And also, I forgot to mention that I heard my little, my Venmo and my PayPal were ka-chinging, so thank you so much for your donations. If you haven't donated yet tonight, hey, come on.
Yeah.
So, because when we're done, I go and look. I look on Facebook and I see there be like 400 or 500 people that have watched while we're doing
amazing.
it. Yeah, and so I'm like, come on, if everybody threw down $5, man, I could retire, or I could at least eat like the high quality cat food, not the garbage stuff. Yeah, all right. So anyway, thank you though. Those there's cats that just give every week, bam, bam, for the show, and I so truly appreciate that. And it would be great to see other people, like I said, if you can afford it. If you can't, no harm, no foul. I know how that is. Okay, so why don't we do the other request, which was this song, Traffic Jam, lyric by James Taylor. And it's a G blues, but it's like a jazz blues.
Oh, okay.
So why don't we run through the chords together? Yeah, I'll play the chords one time.
Okay. Yeah.
Or you know what? How about if I just sing the first chorus?
Yeah.
And then you come in when the spirit moves you. I said, damn, this traffic jam. Well, how I hate to be late. It hurts my motor to go so slow. By the time I get home, my supper be cold. I said, damn this traffic jam. Well, I left my job around 5 o'clock. It took 15 minutes just to go 3 blocks. Just in time to stand in line with the freeway. It's looking like a parking lot. I said, damn this traffic jam. Why don't you blow a little bit, Ben? Had a heart attack. I'm looking in my rearview mirror.
I saw myself the next car back, about to have a heart attack, looking in my rearview mirror. Die, I don't want no coffin. I thought about it much too often. Just strap me in behind the wheel, bury me right here in my automobile. I said, damn this traffic jam. Let's solo together, Ben. I said, damn this traffic jam. Well, how I hate to be late. Hurts my motor to go so slow. You know, by the time I get home, my supper be cold. I said, damn this traffic. Hey, buddy, get out of that lane, will you? Damn this traffic jam. Oh, now, baby, don't you go too fast. Oh, traffic jam. There you go, man. You name it, we'll play it. If we don't know it, we'll fake it. Steve Vance says, man, you guys sound awesome tonight. Everything is so balanced and the vocals sound great. Nice bottom end on the guitars. Yeah. So, Steve, for any of you technical knuckleheads out there like me, I'm constantly trying to tweak, what we're doing here. And I find that the more, acoustic players that I play with, what I'm doing now basically is we're getting a good sound in here, and then basically just going into one giant diaphragm mic, like really old school, but it sounds good though,
Yeah, it sounds great.
Yeah, and so it allows us to really, like all the subtle dynamic stuff that we do, it doesn't get lost, My mom said, thanks. My sister Linda loves, like when we did the double solo, she loves that, blows her mind. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
interesting.
Yeah, the double solo.
Yeah, okay.
It's sort of like the Allman Brothers without the backing band. I wish.
But yeah, right.
Yeah.
If I could do that slide like Dark Trucks, I'd be pretty happy.
Yeah. Or the original guy from when I was young.
Yeah, Greg, right?
Dwayne Allman. Greg was the keyboard player, and Dwayne. Dwayne Allman, like probably the most famous. I mean, the Allman Brothers were so famous, but on a maybe yet even gianter level, that's Dwayne Allman that plays the slide on the end of Layla by Eric Clapton. I guess that might be the most famous slide solo of rock. I don't know. What do I know? I'm just like some kid from Yonkers. All right, so good. That was fun. That was really good.
Yeah, that was super fun.
How about a little Coquette? And I'm going to try and do Stoccolo's part of his solo, but my guitar,
the neck meets the body at the 12th fret.
Yes, right.
And so
Oh,
for
right.
me to get up, like the start of his solo is like,
And you need to work on your cello chops.
yeah, exactly, yeah, get my thumb over there, So, but I'll give it a shot. All right. Here I go. Come on, Bo. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Ooh, that was nice. Chwing! So you did something that's really, really hard to do. You did it in your solo. So you did the thing when it went to. You were going.
Oh.
And it's hard to do that slow. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's easier to do it
it's easier
faster.
to just rip it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have
and so
yeah,
you got to have a good rest stroke, a really strong
Yeah.
rest stroke. And so I was like, ooh, that's impressive. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's good.
it's-
You gotta have a strong rest stroke, a really strong rest stroke. Yeah, because it's funny. They're so much easier to do fast than to
Yeah.
do slow.
Yep.
So that was good. Very impressive.
Thank you.
You got a special star for that. Gareth Hoham. Fabulous. Thank you. Thank you, Gareth.
Thank you. Bossa Dorado, second time. I guess we'll
Yeah, we're going to have to
that
do
on
it.
the list.
We're going to have to do it. Do you do it?
Sure, of course.
But of course.
What? Yeah,
What do you
well,
think I am?
I have to think about that for a minute. Yeah, but
Thinking is highly overrated.
yeah, okay. Like that. Yeah, we can do that.
You know, I'm so old that when I was young, people didn't drink water. You know, I mean, well, we drank water, but like we didn't think about it. You know what I mean? It's like, you know.
So I have an answer to that, which is I still don't drink water because it's not safe. And historically, you didn't drink water because it wasn't actually safe to drink. So that's why you have like beer, cider,
Oh, really?
wine, whiskey. So what they would do is you would take your glass or like what are those anise flavored liquors in France, right?
Okay,
And
yeah.
so they would drop that into water because it the alcohol helped to fight the
Oh, it'd kill the
contaminants.
bugs in it.
Right.
Oh, interesting.
Yep.
I was kind of going a different direction, but that's interesting though. But the direction I was going is that now we're very conscious of hydrating, and I find that if I drink water, I crave water. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to say the more water I drink, the more I drink water, but it's sort of like I'm used to drinking a lot of water now. So like I'm drinking like this whole bottle of water while we're playing. And like normally, like 50 years ago, I probably wouldn't drink that much water in a day, or at least I wouldn't think about it, I guess. I don't know. Who knows? The shadow knows. Is that a good tempo?
Whatever you want.
Very nice. Okay, there you go. A little Bossa Dorado. Okay, man, Bossa. Bossa Dorado. So Steve Van says, hey, Ben, what kind of amp are you using tonight? It sounds fabulous.
Thank you. So, well, there's a whole situation there, but this is probably coming from the guitar, which is made by Vladimir Music. It's a small luthier in Nancy. Vladimir is of Czech descent, but is French and very much, and he's great. If you ever go to Samoa or to any of the big French festivals, he might be there, and otherwise you have to travel to this really cool little village where he lives and talk to him. The guitars are great. And then there's a DPA, which is the, fancy schmancy acoustic microphone thingy. And then there's a Lunchbox Acoustic back there on the ground. So that's their two-channel amp, so it's got a mic channel with phantom power.
And what size, what is the speakers in there, or is it just one? Do you know?
No, I think it's one, smallish speaker and a tweeter.
Yeah, it's really amazing.
Yeah.
But just so that you know, Steve, we're I would say like 50% acoustic and 50% amp, maybe.
Yeah, I mean
something like that.
Yeah.
Because see where I'm sitting, because I'm kind of facing away from you, but you're facing me, so I hear much more of your guitar. I hear the amp, but I really, I really feel, I feel the proximity of the guitar, which is great. Oh, Sharon Duffy is here, another great, very talented musician, and a former graduate of Purchase College many, many years ago. And she said, great to be able to hang out at one of your gigs. Oh, wow, you're living in Austin. That's great, Sharon. Awesome. So cool. Yeah. But Greg asks, but does the amp go to 11?
Sadly not.
Oh, man. That was like a very funny bit in Spinal Tap where Nigel, whatever his last name was, he just couldn't understand why, why not just have 10 be louder? No, you don't understand. It's 11. Good.
Well, we did, in fact, just play a tune in the saddest of all keys.
D minor.
That's right.
That's right. All right, so we had one more request, and I don't know if you want to do this or can do this, because this is a song that you'd be surprised how many people love this song, "The Girl from Ipanema."
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm also happy, as you know, I'm happy to read if there is one, but I don't think it's that bad.
No, it'll be right. Okay. Then the bridge. Major.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Then this goes minor to D. Dominant. Then G minor. E flat. Dominant. And then just 3, 6, 2, 5. A minor. And I'll call the bridge.
Yeah.
And I can never remember the words of the bridge anyway, so we're even. She's tall and tan and young and lovely. The girl from Ipanema goes walking. As she passes, each one she passes goes high. When she walks, it's like a samba. Swing so cool and sway so easy. As she passes, each one she passes goes up. Up a half step now. Oh, how I long to know her. Now, minor. How can I tell her I love her? Yes, I would give my heart gladly. But each day when she goes to the sea, she looks straight ahead, not at me.
Ipanema goes walking. As she passes, a smile she doesn't see. You want to blow a little bit? Oh, how I miss her so badly. Yes, I would give my heart gladly. Oh, but I need her so badly. But each day as she goes to the sea, she looks straight ahead, not at me. She's tall and tan, young and lovely. The girl from Ipanema goes walking. As she passes, I smile. She doesn't see. Looks straight ahead at me. Yeah, some Gypsy Joe Beam. There you go. Dada Drew. Dada. That's a great name. Dada Drew. Bam.
Gypsy Joe Beam, yeah.
Yeah,
right.
man. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Steve, wonderful rendition. You made my night. Thank you, Steve. Thank you.
Happy too.
Yeah, man. My two favorites back to back. Such a great night. Good. I'm glad you enjoyed that, everybody. So we're gonna be starting to wrap this up here in a couple of tunes. So if you have not donated yet, if you see the little tip info on the bottom of the screen there, PayPal is dmunro954, Venmo is Doug-Munro, and your generosity helps me keep bringing these great artists back. And next week, like I said before, we're going to have Lisa Liu, brand new.
Also from Brooklyn.
That's right, another Brooklyn person.
Yeah.
And I'm really looking forward.
So if you haven't already done this,
Yes.
you need, where is it? There.
Yeah.
Subscribe so you can see Lisa's set next week. I
There
know
you
I'm
go.
gonna try and tune in.
Oh, good. Yeah, man. Yeah, so really, thank you for your generosity, because without you guys, I could not do this every week, and and it's really good. So not only are we, I hope, providing some fun entertainment for you, some safe and fun entertainment, and like we said, we have people watching now from Texas and all over the country. We don't really grab too much Europe because we're kind of late for Europe, and I just felt weird doing it. I know a lot of people do like 3 p.m, but I just think when you do that, you're eliminating this, over here a lot, and I don't know. I don't know what the answer is.
Like, I'm not sure in the pandemic if the time of day that we would normally consider for performing necessarily applies. And as people return to a more normal life, I think the idea of them being in the office at 3 is unlikely. So they might be at home, working on some whatever, and they might be able to tune in anyway. Who knows, man? It's hard to tell.
Yeah, it's hard to tell, and it's sort of like this day and time slot has kind of worked for me. So I'm just kind of like, I'm just kind of like stuck with it.
Plus, it feels like a gig because it's
It
Saturday
does.
night.
It does, yeah. It really does. That doesn't hurt. Okay, so let's do like 2 more tunes. What do you say? And I'd really like to do Cherokee.
Great.
And we have this little arrangement of Cherokee where we kind of do like a little stop time thing on the A sections and then swing on the bridge. And it's good. It's fun. So enjoy Cherokee. Here we go. 1, 2, 1. Bug on my guitar.
Cherokee.
Yeah, that was fun. Big fun, big fun. Deserves a big applause. Yeah. All right. Good. So let's do uno más. Uno más. Well, you know what? We kind of practiced this, so I want to do it. It's kind of a strange tune to end on, but how about Django's Waltz for the last tune?
Okay, up to you.
A little weird. We're going to end, we're not going to end with a bang. We're going to end with a something. It's not a bang. It's a waltz. And it's really not called Django's Waltz, but I can never pronounce it.
I could try, but my French is not like Teddy G's. So it's Montagne Saint Geneviève. Geneviève. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, because I would be like Montagne Saint Geneviève.
Perfect.
There you go. Yeah.
That was much better than mine.
Zach Draper. Thank you, Zach. There you go. What a way to end the night, huh? All right. So, thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Really, we appreciate it. And let's see, George Porto says, thanks, gents. We enjoyed the music. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, gentlemen. Wonderful evening. Great. Linda says hi to Anthony. She always forgives him for no Nagasaki. Yeah, well, we played Traffic Jam for her tonight. And Zach, thank you for coming on. Appreciate that. Everybody that came on, thank you so much. And so now's your last chance to tip. So before we go, drop a little coinage. How about a hand for my good friend Ben Wood? Ben. What a great job.
Doug Munro, ladies and gentlemen, the professor. Oh, come on, make some noise.
Hey. There you go. Great ending, guys. You were wonderful. Oh, good, Linda. I'm glad you like that. A little different, you know. And so I think that's it. Don't forget Wednesday night to check out Ben's session. It's a jam session. It's actually like a concert and a jam session.
Yeah, so the format is that the guest would like play for a half hour, and then we open it up, and you can just sign up and say, hey, I want to play. You know, you got to come on the Zoom to do it, but you know, you're on the Zoom with us, and you can play a song. Everybody plays for each other. You know, duets with your dog if that's what happens. It's cool.
Yeah.
As long as it's kind of jazz, we're happy.
Yeah, and it's built up into a nice little community of people that come on.
Yeah.
And there's some great players that come
Yeah.
on and jam. I mean,
Absolutely.
just the jam
Yeah.
part.
Well,
is,
sometimes we get Doug, sometimes we get Lisa, sometimes we get other people. Yeah, it's super fun. So, yeah, you can find it on Facebook for sure, and then just message me if you want to come on the Zoom. Thanks, guys. I had a
Yes.
great time playing for you. We really appreciate it.
that's it. So until next time, peace.